What's going on, my beautiful people? Back at it again with another review. No, we're not going to talk about why I was gone for the past 4 months. Just know I'm trying to get a business started and up off the floor. So today we have a 4-inch black oxide Crescent adjustable wrench. We're going to be starting with the packaging and unboxing of this adjustable wrench. I'm going to be referring to it as just a wrench for the time being in this video, so I don't have to keep saying adjustable wrench every time I refer to it. I've roughly had this one for about 7 months now. I've only used it a couple dozen times because you can see like the wear and tear on the tool itself here. Not because of its inadequacy to American-made counterparts, if any are still being manufactured, but simply because I own other more applicable tools in the 4-inch flavor, like 4-inch vice grips, way more versatile, especially with that clamping force. And I don't have my 5-inch Knipex around me, but 5-inch Knipex are more versatile for small engine work or house high tasks. But I digress. I'll have reviews on each of them eventually. All right, starting with the packaging of this monster, this wrench is coming at 10 to 20 US dollars depending on what retail store you shop with. The box, well, mine came in this polypropylene packaging, which is a type of plastic commonly used on automotive vehicles, which is ironic considering small tools like these are often used to work on cars. Flipping it over to the back, top left, that is a part number for anybody wondering. We got a safety glasses insignia, so it's black, impact rated. Need those safety glasses. Limited lifetime warranty. Oh yeah, and that limited lifetime warranty is I have not warranted mine yet, but I assume when this thing inevitably breaks due to the declining quality control, you're gonna be put through the hassle of calling up customer service, and they're probably gonna replace it with another one made of Chinesium. And I believe I can speak for most Americans when I'm tired of everything coming from overseas, and there's rarely anything being manufactured domestically in the good old
1 minute 37 seconds later.
USA anymore. So moving on. The wrench itself is a black oxide finish resisting rust and corrosion, being made of a heat-treated, see if I can get it open here, heat-treated forged steel alloy, which Crescent is calling, if I can get out of here, Crescent is calling, flip it back over here, Crestalloy. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce it, but that's how we're going to pronounce it today. Crestalloy steel. So, coming in options of regular steel finish, the all chrome one, or the black oxide finish with polished head, which is the one we have here. There is slightly larger knurling on this adjuster right here, and it has a tensioning spring. If you can like barely see that on this top right here. There's a tensioning spring. So ease of use to prevent binding when you're actually really seized onto a fastener. Let's see, and there's laser etching markings on the head here. Standard and metric capacity, fitting a wide variety of fasteners, I think all the way up to a 1/2 inch or 13 millimeters. And the overall size of the tool being 4.3 inches tall, or 110 millimeters, and a 1/4 inch or 6.5 mils thick, and weighing just under 2.5 ounces or 70 grams. Feels great in the hands, and when you're wearing gloves, while not being too light, it has a little bit of heft to it. It's physically durable, and I can take a hammering every now and then. Now, with all that being said, this specific wrench I got has actually exceeded my expectations. For what it's worth, basically like a $15 to $10 wrench, I think it's worth the money. But the overall feel of the tool is great, and with everything functioning, it's just still the opposite of convenient. The knurling, have been stated larger by the company, is still practically non-existent if your gloves or hands are oily or wet. This polished head with those lovely markings gets easily tarnished. It's like practically illegible, and I'm pretty sure we all just clamp down on the fasteners, like not looking at the measurements, but I feel like if you put them on there, you should be able to read them like during use. Now, if you see the sides of this wrench, if the camera will focus, that came like that from the factory. Like I didn't do anything. Like it came with a significant burr from the factory. And you see there's other minor dents and scrapes over the tool is from use. But yeah, and you see this slop up and down. You see this marking down here. You see how much? I think it's like an eighth of an inch slop, or like a 16th of an inch. Anyway, that slop's not good, and you really need to worry about like the up and down, not really the side to side, because the up and down is what you keep slipping off the fastener. You're either marring the jaws or rounding off the bolt, and nobody likes rounding off the bolt. But I would have reconsidered purchasing this, because I always just reach for my Knipex pliers, because they're just more versatile and it's easier to use. XYZ, just more variety of ways I can use the Knipex pliers. Really wouldn't have gone it, considering all the concerns, especially with Crescent and their pocket tools like nowadays, because actual like Jamestown Crescent brand adjustable wrenches are like really quality. There's no play in the jaws or anything, and they have wider jaws, which provides more surface area to grip bolts and fasteners. I believe you really shouldn't worry about the side to side and the up and down if it's like not too bad. But that's exactly what's causing slipping. Slipping on fasteners, because you got to put force and it wiggles out the way and you slip. And a lot of people don't fully seat the bolts, like put it on the very end. No, fam, you're supposed to go all the way in here. Like, you see how it's made for that? You gotta all the way in there. And due to the lack of precision in the jaws, while I was using it, while you're using it, I wouldn't put it past it if you like got a catastrophic failure of the tool. And I bet it would make a very unique sound, something like you're putting force, and then
Oh shit! God damn it! Same shit, different dog.
To the interesting facts portion and the final verdict. The term Crescent wrench is actually a brand name coming from the Crescent tool company. Crescent. Generic term for the tool being adjustable wrench. Sources I found cannot agree on who the first person was to patent an adjustable wrench, but most people believe it was Carl Peterson, who patented it back in 1915, which was, casually when World War I was going on, because never a time to create like Leatherman multi-use type tools than when shit's hitting the fan. This article says that a foreigner was describing an adjustable wrench to him, and he made wooden prototypes and then later created a metal version for consumers in the following years. Now, this is still an iconic tool to this day. Final verdict is this 4-inch black oxide Crescent brand adjustable wrench is a good option for DIYers and basic home maintenance. I would not recommend to anyone in the trades or automotive industry. There's always a better tool for the job, and this one is not it. So, we've come to the end of the video. Appreciate you guys making it this far, so feel free to hit that subscribe button, hit that like or dislike. Let me know where I need to improve. Yeah, and you can unsubscribe anytime that you want to, but you're always welcome back. Yeah, let's see if we can get to like 7 likes on this video. Popping off. Let's get to 7 likes. I greatly appreciate it, and hit that bell icon while you're over there. I'll see you guys in the next video, or whatever other video you decide to click on. I love you guys. It's always something to be grateful for in this life. So love, livin'.